Hey guys, welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses. Last time we finished chapter 14, we beat Claude, took the aquatic capital of Deirdre in the Alliance territories, and now we're going to be going through the base operations of chapter 15 as well as the mission. Let's go. Now, I believe we were getting ready to begin our assault on the kingdom and the Church of Seros, who has taken refuge there. Which should be interesting. Dimitri, from the picture we saw of him, looks like he's changed a lot. I don't know whether that's in a ruthless manner or not. We'll have to see. I'm curious as to whether or not Dimitri will turn on Rhea if he finds out about her true form. Or not, I don't know. We'll have to see. Anyway, there's a paralogue we have, so let me look at that. Oh, we have 5 paralogues. We have a decent amount of time to get them done, but probably get through, well, no, the first free day of the month, I always do explore to get the quests out of the way, so yeah, I'll do that. And then the next 2 free days, I'll work on those. Yeah. Okay. Would you like to explore the monastery now? Yes. Alrighty. Supports, Hubert, and Caspar.
You were rather quiet in the last battle, Caspar.
Him quiet? That's definitely an oddity.
Not a single war cry to be heard. It was almost as if you weren't even there.
I did it just for you, Hubert. Isn't that what you wanted?
True. The last support you had was for him to stop yelling.
Weren't you the one who said my shouting would cause problems?
He did say that, yeah.
Yes, I was. And at the time, you seemed intent on ignoring my advice.
I mean, you're asking him to change his, personality. What do you expect?
Well, that was then. Recently, my behavior caused trouble, just like you said it would. I was shouting the other day and some enemies heard. I pretty much gave our position away and left us open to attack.
Just little mistakes, man. You'll learn.
I mean, it turned out fine in the end, but someone could have died if things had played out differently. Anyway, I did some self-reflecting and realized that I probably shouldn't shout so much. A decision that I'm proud to say I came to all on my own.
All on your own, huh? It was a bad decision. Being too quiet on the battlefield is extremely dangerous.
What do you want from him then? Silence or to be loud?
I'm sorry, what? That's the exact opposite of what you said before.
Right? What? I don't get what Hubert's trying to pull here.
Having seen you fight in silence, I have no choice but to accept the truth that your shouting is vital.
Well, okay.
What in the world are you talking about?
We've all grown used to the way you fight.
Uh-huh.
Your battle cries help morale, and your instructions rise above the din of battle. I would go so far as to say that the soldiers under your command would be lost without the guidance of your booming voice.
That's a nice thing to say, I guess.
I really don't get you, Hubert.
Same, Caspar, same.
You inspire people.
Okay.
The benefits of your shouting outweigh the risks.
In proper circumstances, I guess, yeah. Caspar's like, uh-huh.
Something wrong?
Yeah! I'm back!
Of course, that's his response. Because of course it is.
If you want me to shout, then I'm gonna shout!
Hubert, what have you done?
I'm not even gonna think about it! I knew you'd come around!
Don't get too excited. You'll be ambushed again.
Then I guess I'm gonna have to fight some guys while shouting!
Please, dear God, no.
That might have been the wrong approach.
Maybe. Just a little bit.
Oh, well.
A little bit.
No cure for stupidity.
True.
I suppose I'll just have to rein him in myself.
I don't like the way you say that. Hubert, don't hex him or anything. Or do. Either way. Okay, Hubert and Shamir. Okay.
What is it, Hubert?
Nothing in particular. I was just recalling your impressive skill with the bow.
What about it?
I'm willing to bet you could put an arrow through the neck of an enemy general from quite a distance. In fact, to any leader's bodyguard, I would go so far as to say you pose the most dangerous kind of threat.
Oh, come on, dude. She's lit.
Don't worry your fragile little self. Your lady princess is safe. I wouldn't shoot my employer.
Unless someone paid you more?
I would certainly hope not. But there are some mercenaries to whom a contract means little. And you would do well to remember that Lady Edelgard is no mere princess.
I mean, right now she's emperor, but I guess a lot of the early convos are probably supposed to take place prior to all this, so...
You should take care to learn the proper form of address for your employer.
I said lady.
That's fair enough, I guess.
I already told you. I'm not going to break the princess's contract.
What did I just say?
Hubert. She could take you down in a heartbeat. I would back off.
Proper address. Right. Next time.
My patience has limits, you know.
Bruh.
For the moment, you may stand in Lady Edelgard's good graces.
Hubert, the way I feel about you has gone up and down, up and down. It's just, I don't even know what to think anymore.
But if you become a problem, I will not hesitate to eliminate you.
Yeah.
You're unstable, Hubert.
A bit, yeah.
Be careful who you threaten. I don't take kindly to those who get in the way of my contracts.
Is that a threat?
You just threatened her. Like, what do you expect?
Just some advice.
She's being hella cheeky. Okay. Ferdinand and Bernadetta. They're A rank.
Even with the fires of war raging all around us, tea never fails to soothe the soul. Do you not agree, Bernadetta?
I hadn't actually thought about it, but yes.
He's aight.
Excellent. Oh, that reminds me.
What's that?
A long time ago, my parents were in talks to arrange my marriage with a certain young lady.
Okay.
She never set foot outside of her room, and she made little dolls to curse her perceived enemies. Such were the rumors. Frightened, I dissuaded my parents from going through with their plans.
Probably for the best.
I can see that. She does sound pretty frightening. I relate to the staying in the room part, though.
That girl was you, Bernadetta, a daughter of House Varley.
What? I don't make dolls to curse people.
You are a skilled embroiderer, no? I guess I was wrong. You are not making dolls.
I would hope not.
I did make dolls, but cute ones. Nice little carnivorous plants and things.
Maybe I should not have brought this up.
Perhaps. Like,
Why not? Carnivorous plants are adorable.
sure. Yeah, adorable,
Yes, adorable. Anyway, if I had actually known you, I would have accepted the proposal.
Bruh.
Why? Did you have some scheme in mind?
No, I just mean, now that I have gotten to know you, I would have been happy to...
So, you're saying you'd... with me?
Is he gonna steal my lady? I'm gonna be pissed.
It's getting kinda hot in here, isn't it? Maybe it's the tea.
Uh-huh.
Why are you getting so worked up? That was all a long time ago now.
A long time ago?
Yes. Now we are soldiers fighting together in the same great conflict, right?
True, true.
And my parents are gone. So any agreements they might have cooked up would be completely invalid.
I guess so.
Just think, if we had been married, we would not have been able to build such a deep friendship.
Yeah, she wouldn't have had the experiences that brought her out of a shell, and she would have been an introverted, scared of men wife that... Yeah, but this is probably for the better.
That's true. Yeah, we never would have gotten this close. I would have given up on the relationship my parents chose for me and shut myself away even more.
So all in all, I am glad I refused to marry that doll-cursing princess.
Hey! I said I never made curse dolls!
Sorry. I am just glad to have met you at the monastery. I had better take my leave. We should have tea together again sometime soon.
Yeah, see you.
Bernie, are you disappointed now?
I'm glad we met here too.
Ferdinand. I mean, at least the whole thing made Bernadetta happy, but... Okay, Caspar and Annette. Interesting support choice,
That was my
okay.
worst mistake yet. Why am I so clumsy all the time?
Because you push yourself way too hard, all the time.
The women laughed and forgave me, but... Oh, how am I supposed to face them now?
Hey there, Annette. What's with the sour face? Everything okay? I don't think I've ever seen you look so miserable.
Don't tease me like that, Caspar. Can't you see I'm down?
Sorry. You know I didn't mean it. Did something happen? You don't have to share if you don't want to, but I think talking it out might help.
Yeah. Hey, Savage, what's up? And yeah, this is chapter 15.
You might be right about that. Are you sure you don't mind?
Not at all.
Well, today they were short on staff in the dining hall, so I offered to help out. But I sort of messed up. Big.
Oh no. What happened?
Probably something along the lines of tripping while carrying a plate full of food.
All the plates in the kitchen went flying through the air, and the pots started giving off this weird blue steam.
That doesn't sound natural.
Wow, sounds more like art than cooking to me.
The people in the dining hall saw the chaos and started panicking, and then soldiers came running. All I was trying to do was help out.
And I'm sure no one really blames you, so... yeah. Oh, you're only at the Battle of the Eel and Lion? Oh. That's not a bad thing, just...
But in the end, I just ended up making more work for everyone. I'm awful like that.
What house did you go with?
I wouldn't worry about it too much. Accidents happen. It's not like you were trying to make a mess.
I know.
Man, I'm so
the women
bad
at the dining hall laughed and forgave
speaking.
me. But
Jeez.
Was anyone hurt?
well, no, but
Well, there you go. No need to dwell on it and keep moping around. You had a bad day, but I'm sure you'll do better tomorrow.
Yep, always look forward.
You know what? You're right. I guess all I can do is try harder next time. Thanks, Caspar. That really did help me feel better. I can't keep moping around. I've got to work on my cooking skills. And I can count on you to be my taste tester, right? Right.
Caspar, run away. Run fast and run far.
Sure. Just as long as you're not making any new art projects.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't played nearly as much. Like, realistically, I should have been done with my first playthrough by now. Just, yeah, pretty much same. Other games coming up and work and whatnot. And yeah, you went to Blue Lions. I started off with the Black Eagles. It's
Shamir,
it's gonna take so
can I
long
be
to do
having
all
your
3
time?
houses.
There is a thought that is giving me great concern.
Plus, I'm not gonna say anything specific, but at the very least in the Black Eagle playthrough, there are certain choices that can change how the game goes. So I have extra saves of those points. So I have to go through those extra story changes as well. It's gonna be very, very hard. Hard to say. I only went with the Black Eagles off the bat because it was led by who I thought was the most interesting character off the beginning. Plus, I like the black and red color scheme, so I was like, eh.
Let's hear it, Petra.
If Dagda is ever invading Fodlan again, what will you be doing?
That is actually an interesting point to bring up, Petra.
I'd join the army of Dagda. I'd lay waste to Fodlan and return to my homeland.
If that is the truth, then I am having one more question for you. If that was happening, would you be fighting your allies in the Imperial Army too?
Of course. You expect me to die for you?
No.
You should be prepared to do the same. Your homeland would likely join Dagda.
So, that is your truth.
Maybe. If you'd asked me 5 years ago.
That's... Well, I guess at this point you've made actual friends instead of just co-workers, so... Also, holy mic peak. Okay, I'm gonna back up a little bit. I didn't realize how much I'd inched closer to my mic.
I've been a mercenary since childhood. Always fighting for a bounty. If my allies didn't pay, I'd side with the enemy.
That's rude.
It's why I became a sniper. Easier to dispose of anyone with a reward on their head.
It's fair enough, I suppose.
It's also why I joined the Knights of Seros. I owed them a debt. But that's all changed.
You are not fighting for money now?
That's right. When I see everyone fighting for Fodlan, I feel inclined to help. I won't die for the cause, but I will protect everyone.
Shamir, so kind of you.
If the army of Dagda engaged you, I'd fight at your side.
Hearing that it gives me great joy. Until the war is finished, let us fight together.
Yeah, I've had mic peaks before and people have said they haven't noticed, so I don't know. But like, in OBS my mic goes into the red, so I don't know. It's odd.
Hi.
Background's a sphere. Yeah, I don't know much about animation.
Professor,
Oh, and
the worst part about
I would
going
know
into
a lot
battle
about
is
the,
knowing you might have a
intricate
friend
stuff.
fighting for the other side.
yeah.
You were a mercenary, Professor. Were you always prepared for that?
Also, yes, thank you Streamlabs for posting that. Some of them are... Yeah. Like, it was one... It was like before chapter 13. The background had a lot of like lines running through it, like screen tearing lines. I was like, oh, that's I don't think that's supposed to happen. It was weird. I still hesitate.
That's reassuring. I don't think I'll ever get used to it. Fighting old friends. There's nothing worse. My hands shake just thinking about it. I'm glad Claude didn't die. Does that make me soft?
No. Also, I always forget that I can change the camera angle around while we're talking like that. I always just forget that that's a thing. There's a table folded. Oh dear. I'll throw some to archery, why not? Not much better. Nothing much better to do. I cannot talk. Why does my tongue and voice box not want to work? So bad. Okay, what up, Hubert?
Regan. What an interesting character.
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
Underneath that compassionate exterior, he was always cold and calculating. Ordinary fools run headlong into combat without even considering the possibility of defeat. But to consider one's chances and to prepare for plans to go awry, that takes real intelligence. I have to say, I am impressed beyond words.
Yeah, he was like, yo, we might lose this, so y'all, join the Empire if we lose, okay? Good.
I have a request for you.
We just gather the resources, rest the resources and deliver them. Albinian herring and Ermig goby. Sure. Fetch quests. I don't need that. A therapist meme about fruit textures.
I am grateful. I have Claude to thank. Before the battle, he considered my precarious position and told me it wouldn't matter if we fell to the Empire. So when you invited me, I accepted without hesitation. Ultimately, this ended without the Alliance being entirely consumed by this war. It's all thanks to Claude.
I'm actually kind of curious what a therapist meme about fruit textures would entail. Like, therapists and texturing just doesn't compute in my mind as being anything. I'm actually curious now.
This conflict will end soon. I am so moved by the Alliance Noble's decision. That is true nobility, acting in accordance with the people's needs and wishes. As war drags on, those living near the front lines inevitably get the worst of it. We will not see such a peaceful resolution in Fargus, I am afraid.
Oh, the textures in the marketplace? I don't remember what they look like. I'll have to go look.
A council of nobles.
I'll just throw it into Lance. Take a look at these here. Fruit is over here. How do I zoom in again? Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's, Huh. Uh-huh. Checks out. Nothing strange here, I don't think.
Hey, how about a favor?
It's gone. Gone, I say. I can't do business without it. Hey, you. Get it back for me and I'll cut you the deal of your life. Find the secret thingy that Anna is looking for. It seems that if you do, she'll open up her secret shop. Alright. Yeah, just a PNG image of fruit. A very low quality PNG image of fruit. And then those things are just, I don't even... I think they're supposed to be tomatoes? Maybe apples? They look more like tomatoes? Actually, they look more like bell peppers, if anything. Secret thingy, huh? Oh, it actually tells me what it is on the map. Good, good, good. I mean, it usually does, but... Yeah, Fire Emblem's not the same without Anna. Even though she was really low-key in, Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn, because she was just the, like, tutorial lady. Not much else. The mysterious object that Anna needs to open her secret shop. It's too incredible to behold. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Radiant Dawn wasn't the first time I played a Fire Emblem game, but
Hello.
the ones I'd played prior to it, I was like 4, and they were the like Game Boy Advance ones. And you know, being a 4-year-old trying to play a strategy game, I'm just like, I'll move my units here and then die. So I, you know, played like 2 chapters. So yeah, Radiant Dawn was the first one I like where I understood the game and whatnot, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. Thanks, friend. That's a huge relief. Now I can finally open up shop. I'll be sure to swing by the monastery again to keep an eye on the schedule and bring lots of gold. Oh, Anna. Anna. Gave Anna's secret thingy.
Oh no.
I don't think I ever played the Scooby-Doo the game movie. I don't want to talk to you, Ash. Alright, let me go. Oh, stable. Oh, it's not Bernadetta, it's the random dude. Okay.
Can you help me?
Don't tell anyone, but I'm actually an Almyran merchant. I'm looking to export some goods from Fodlan and sell them back in my homeland. If you help me out, I'll reward you handsomely. Search for some rare Fodlan goods that will please the merchant from Almyra. Sure. Yeah, I don't bother talking to everybody. I get all the quests done and talk to people that I know. I can get good training with, but other than that, I just ignore everyone else.
King Demetria Fargus possesses superhuman strength. I heard he can lift a horse with a single hand. I wonder if it's true.
That would be very impressive if it was. I wonder if,
What about this?
It goes without saying, but Garreg Mach is the most important sacred place to the Church of Seiros. The Knights of Seiros will try to get this place back by any means necessary. I don't think they're going to stay in the kingdom capital forever. We should stay vigilant.
yeah, Rhea's not one to just give up.
Hey, Professor.
What's been any RPG? I agree with you that Awakening was a good balance. I don't mind how Three Houses did this, but Fates, like they used the Fates model of having like a base and whatnot, but they improved on it like tenfold in this game. Like Fates was just a train wreck. Yeah, I don't really like Fates either. It was like to get a full understanding of it. I don't know. It just sucked that. I guess you didn't have to buy all 3 versions of the game, but I don't know. It was weird.
If the Alliance falls, then the Kingdom will... There's no time to waste. If we hesitate, we risk losing the initiative. I do think we should let the troops rest, though. We must maintain morale, Professor. And let's make sure this matter stays between us. If it gets out, I'll struggle to forgive even you.
What matter?
It seems you don't comprehend the consequences of angering the Emperor.
I wasn't paying that much attention. I'm sorry. Like, what do you mean? Okay. I'm a little scared now. Honestly, I hardly played Echoes, so I struggle to... Like, I played through like half of it, but I need to finish that game at some point. But yeah, it's hard for me to remember exactly everything that was in that game. Like, I remember the dungeon and whatnot, and being able to go first person, but yeah, I don't remember the, So, whoa, that was a weird lag right there, holy.
Nice job.
Thanks for helping me out. Here's your award. It's a stuffed and a dare bear. Cute, right? This toy's incredibly popular with Elmyran children these days. Feel free to show it off, but don't tell anyone where we got it from. Yeah, no, I don't let characters die either. I'm a bit ashamed to say I've been relying on the Divine Pulse feature in this game a little bit. Like, just here and there, because I do my best to avoid dying in general, but...
Professor, nothing to report.
Yeah, when I do die, I'm like, I could restart like I do in the older games, or I could just Divine Pulse, you know?
You may already know this, but the Kingdom and the Alliance were once a single entity. The leaders of the Alliance, House Regan, are actually a branch of the Blythed royal family. In a way, it's just a battle of the part of the Blythed family tree that rose in rebellion against the Empire.
Oh yeah, I play Classic too. I refuse to play on casual.
Doesn't seem to be much unrest in the former Alliance territories, perhaps thanks to Count Burgley's strength. That said, General Randolph is the head of one of the branches of House Burgley's. It was once difficult for someone from a branch family to get ahead in life. But under Her Majesty, anyone who accomplishes great deeds during the war will see more success than they could have ever imagined.
I mean, I don't care if other people use casual mode, especially if they're beginners to the series. Like, it's understandable.
Your next opponents will be the Kingdom's army and the Knights of Seiros. Both fearsome foes.
Yeah, gonna be our hardest battles yet.
Put the mobility of my troops to good use, and let us protect the Kingdom's western battlefront. When this month has ended, I'll depart. I pray that you have good luck in battle.
I will have good luck too.
The main body of the Imperial Army is moving to the western region of the former Alliance territory to attack the Kingdom. The time when victory or defeat will be decided between us and the Kingdom is close at hand.
Alright, and I guess I'll use the rest of my
Okay.
exploration points on just dining stuff.
Ferdinand, I hope you'll take this opportunity to speak freely to me.
I do not require your permission to speak my mind.
Oh, you remember in Fates when they added Phoenix mode, where your characters would come back a turn later into the mission you were on that they died in? It's like, what? Why would you? Huh? Like, I guess if you wanted to do a speed run, but doing a speed run that way would be like cheesy, kind of. I don't know. Caspar Bernadetta. I don't know, it was just a weird mode for them to add.
Ah, I can eat so much of this stuff. My stomach's growling just thinking about it.
Ooh, this is my favorite. You've got great taste.
I've pretty much seen everyone's, like, convos during this. I should just skip their dialogue.
This is...
I appreciate...
Alright, 2 left. Annette and Shamir.
Ooh, I love this stuff. Did you know that?
Nope. Well, I mean, the game
seeing a
told me,
table
but
full of my favorite dishes.
not really. Okay, one more. I need one for Hubert. Oh, bunch of them right there. Hubert and Dorothea.
While I have little interest in food, I will admit to a weakness for this one dish.
I don't like being hit on during a meal, so it's nice to be with you.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't mind the quest terribly much.
Very good.
I don't know.
You're too soft. I'm talking about Claude.
What I don't like is how much time it takes
Our
a lot of the
Emperor
time.
mercilessly cuts down all those who stand in her way. But perhaps she is more tolerant of those who know their place.
Oh, I can't even do that. What am I doing? It's like I'll spend like an hour doing like the quests and all the free days and whatnot before actually playing the actual mission for that month. You know, it's like... Also, why did I just auto-instruct? Yes. I don't know why I clicked manual. I don't really care about doing it manual anymore. Just skip all that, okay? Begin training.
I'd like to ask you something.
Shoot. Times are hard. My favorite food cart that sold the most amazing grilled delights went under. I don't even know what to live for anymore. Ooh, maybe the cart will open back up if the war ends.
That's right.
Professor.
Sorcery is my natural talent, so it's inevitable that I choose to be a warlock. It's not easy, but no need to fear. I will never tire of studying reason. Sure. Why not? Yeah, some of the model changes I don't like. Like, I don't like how Bernadetta and Eligard look. I don't like how Ferdinand looks. Linhardt's okay. I don't know. A lot of their grown-up models are just like, meh. Alright, what's Ingrid got for me?
Strange to think I won't be receiving any more letters like this. Professor? Oh, I didn't see you standing there. My apologies.
It's all good. Chill. Was that a letter you were disposing of?
Oh, that paper. Well, Yes, it was. It was a letter from my father.
Isn't that important to you?
I understand where you're coming from here, but I have no need of such things. It isn't like anything of importance was written on it. Curious? I suppose there's no harm in allowing you to read it. Go on then.
Another marriage proposal?
My dearest daughter, Ingrid. Are you well? I trust that you are behaving yourself and refraining from causing trouble for others. Things on the home front are in order. The marriage proposal for you and the Viscount's son should be prepared soon. Although, I am quite certain there are many superior candidates at Garreg Mach Monastery. As you know, the very survival of our family is dependent upon whom you marry. You are the only one left in the family who can make things right. We are all counting on you. Do not lose sight of what truly matters.
The curse of nobility. This is...
Yes. This was the last letter I received before leaving the academy. I've told you that we've never been very well off financially.
Yeah.
My noble family, House Galatea, branched off from House Daphne in the Alliance. Shortly after, we were lucky enough to receive the support of the royal family, allowing us to attain nobility, to some extent. But the territory we watch over is poor, its harvest meager, and our noble blood too has grown thin. Neither my father nor my brothers bear a crest.
Yeah, and in this crest-heavy world where everyone's like, oh, if you don't have a crest, you're not... Like, the guy in... Actually, I don't know if the Blue Lion House has different... Like, Chapter 4, I think? Where you, fight the guy that... He was, like, the firstborn son of a noble house, but he didn't have a crest, so he's, like, kicked out. Like, that sucked for that guy, you know?
I, however, do bear a crest. Because of this, my father sees me as our family's one hope for the future. A crest is highly prized among nobles. Were I to marry into a greater noble family, that financial support could soothe our woes.
What an awful way for him to treat you.
Thank you, Professor. Your sentiment alone is a great comfort to me. Despite my own feelings, I understand why he said these things. It isn't that he doesn't care for me. I understand it very, very well, which is why I apologize, Professor. I must be going.
God damn it. Any other brand of toothpaste. Here's now Hubert is doing. Do I have to visit this guy? Yeah, why not? I really don't like Hubert though. He's creepy.
It seems I am discovered. I suppose that means assassination is out of the question. At least for now.
Bruh, why you gotta say shit like that, man? Like, what? Why? Just... What do you think you're doing?
Merely keeping an eye on you, for the moment. Nothing to be concerned over.
Uh-huh. A dark... Like, it's like the middle of the night, and you're wearing all black, and you're stalking me. Like, what, you...
Unusually watchful. Difficult to steal upon in slumber. Perhaps an odorless, tasteless poison.
Bruh, you gotta chill with the threats.
Lady Edelgard certainly took interest in a difficult one this time.
Okay. I give up with you, Hubert. I can't do it.
I suppose that question does warrant a response, considering it may mean your life. The answer requires me to explain some of the complex internal politics of the Empire.
Okay.
Are you familiar with Volkard von Arundel? He is Lady Edelgard's uncle.
I believe it's been mentioned to us, yes.
You may also know him as Lord Arundel, the Empire's regent. Many years ago, he took Her Majesty and fled to the Kingdom of Fargus. Then after a time, he returned to seize power. Together with former Prime Minister Ire and my father, Lord Arundel rendered Emperor Ionius IX politically impotent. Lady Edelgard is Ionius IX's daughter. I cannot begin to fathom the depth of her sadness at his betrayal. I see something of Lord Arundel in you.
Okay, that's just rude.
When I look at you, I feel I can almost see a second self lurking beneath the surface. It is as if you are in constant dialogue with something inside your heart. Something with desires very different from your own.
I mean, it's not false?
Does that description feel familiar to you at all? Because to me, you seem unpredictable. As though you could turn traitor at any moment.
For surprise, that's what I'm thinking. Do I be, I feel like if I honestly think being truthful in this scenario might be the better. Well, I mean, it's just a support convo. It's not like he can actually do anything. Probably. Let's see. I have something to do that.
The more I learn about you, the less I like. I had thought you might be of use to Lady Edelgard.
I mean, if you want to go right now, Hubert, I'll...
But now I am beginning to think you may, through no fault of your own, present too great a risk. I hope you will prove me wrong, Professor. I would hate for this to come to bloodshed.
Same. This dude freaks me out. Every now and then he'll say something where I'm like, oh, he might be alright. And then he's like, maybe some poison for you. Like, bro, what?
I suppose this will serve me well.
Now to apply this knowledge.
I think I was support level
It's all instant
B.
now.
I don't know. I forget to look at stuff properly and just skip through stuff sometimes. Nothing like important story-wise, but okay. Get through some paralogues. We have 5 of them to do before. I guess we have till the end of April, so I guess we have plenty of time. But still, may as well get some out of the way. As Edelgard works to reorganize the army after merging with Alliance troops, she receives an urgent message from Duke Goneril, whose forces guard can't speak. Whose forces guard Fodlan's locket. There we go. Got it out that time. Insurmountable. Crimson Flower, Chapter 15, Tempest of Swords and Shields.
There. We must rethink the supply route now that the battle lines have moved. This one will be Hubert, and Count Burgleys will oversee this force here. Ah, Professor, is something wrong? Sorry, I thought I had a bit more time before the council meeting.
Sorry to bother you.
No bother at all, but I'm afraid I'm not quite finished here. Still, I'm happy to see you. Your presence lightens my mood a great deal. Now, let's see.
Pardon, Your Majesty. An urgent matter.
What's happened?
There is an army from Elmira at Fodlan's throat. Reports indicate it is of appreciable size.
Well, that's not good. Also, I don't think it's any deeper. Also, yeah, the paralogues are good. They don't like get super off track either. But yeah, back to Fodlan's throat.
A steep mountain range runs along the border between Fodland and Elmira. That mountain range is called Fodlan's Throat. The sturdy fortress built within those mountains is called Fodlan's Locket. It occupies the sole path through. The Church and the Alliance nobles built the locket to safeguard against Elmiran invasion.
Normally, House Goneril watches over the fortress. In times of trouble, the lords join together to protect it.
Our voice might be deeper. More battle-weary, I guess. I don't know. I think there was a...
But I assume it would be too difficult to defend against this incursion with only the troops of Goneril.
I think there was a, well, maybe not. Honestly, it's been so long since, like, the early part of the game, I don't even remember if there was or not.
The situation has been precarious for House Goneril since Holst fell ill.
Who's that? One of the sons of the house? Like, one of the better warriors, I guess? Holst?
The heir to House Goneril, renowned for his bravery. He is Hilda's elder brother.
Hilda, who we killed. Okay, that's... I'm annoyed because in chapter 14 we killed Hilda, right? But afterwards, Claude's like, yeah, if we lost, I told my people to join you. Like, I wish I had known that to begin with, so I could have, like, made my troops go around Hilda, so we didn't kill it. Like, it's a little frustrating, because I would have loved to have her. Well, I don't know, maybe it would have played it off as her dying anyway, I don't know.
Holst is a formidable commander. It's only logical that House Goneril would struggle in his absence. The Alliance has shattered. They can't request soldiers from the surrounding lords.
So it's up to us then, huh? Alright, let's go.
And the Imperial troops stationed there can't be relocated so easily. The best course of action is for us to go out there and deal with this ourselves.
Yeah, the texture's a little funky. Just a little bit.
It's critical for us to protect that location. This is our chance to prove that we won't allow it to fall.
Yes, it is to the benefit of our future governance not to abandon it. It seems this must be done. Will you assist us?
Yeah. I will. Begin paralogue battle.
We'll depart after you finish making preparations. Move swiftly. We must move before the Elmiran army crosses the throat.
Made for, yeah. It sucks. Same thing with how, they didn't really push the Wii as hard as they could have with Radiant Dawn. They didn't push the Switch anywhere near hard enough for this game. Replenish 10 battalions to 214 gold, yes. Inventory. Let's see. Do I want to reclass anyone? Nah. Actually, wait. I have someone. Ah, it's too late now. I can't. Yeah. Okay. Well. Damn it. All right. Marketplace.
Welcome.
Blacksmith. Repair. I know there's some people with really battered weapons. Where are they? Fix up your iron bow. Fix up your bow. Holy cow. Your lance is fine for now, I suppose. Okay, things weren't nearly as broken as I thought they were. Which is good, very, very, very good. Awakening was... Yeah. They're like, oh, Awakening was super popular. Let's, maybe push RPG stuff a little bit more, and then they fumbled hard. Because Intelligence Systems was not really ready for it. Also, wow, there's only 4 Goneril soldiers? That's not good. Alright, let me take a look. Actually, do I even have the units that I want? I could use Lysithea. She's actually a higher level than... Actually, she's a higher level than Petra. Valencia was... Yeah, I need to finish Valencia at some point. I think having Lysithea wouldn't be a bad... Actually, she only has sturdy health, because she doesn't have the +5 boost. Hang on. She has 2 crests. Crest of Gloucester. Has Gloucester's crest inherited from Gloucester of the 10 Elites. Occasionally raises might during magic attacks. And minor crest of Karin. Inherited from... Wow. That's... Okay, she's OP. Weirdly enough. Well, I'm just thinking from, like an actual strategic perspective. Like the characters in game would. Like me, actually, I'm like, heck these guys, stop stealing my XP. It's so why am I moving her up front? There we go, move them. Yeah, Casper can go to the top. Actually, I can replace Annette. What am I thinking? Annette for Lysithea. Okay. Honestly, I guess this is the formation I'm going with. Let's begin the battle. Battle Guard falls in battle or defended location is captured.
It seems we made it in time. Let's help the soldiers of House Goneril withdraw.
Aye.
The Black Eagle Strike Force will protect Fodlan's Locket.
Support! We're saved!
Why does that giant armored knight have like a really high voice? that caught me so far off guard. Oh, and they're oh.
Reinforcements, and that flag belongs to the Imperial Army.
Well, they're gone.
A fine enemy indeed. Break through the locket and make a name for yourself. No need to be shy. Strike all at once.
They just peaced out.
To protect Fodlan. If the defensive line is broken, we fail.
Oh, this will be easy. A defense.
Our enemies are many, but we can use the terrain to our advantage and stop them where they stand.
Try to like micro adjust my. Oh, there we go. The Almighty army is approaching. Do not allow them to capture the defended location. This will be super easy. What? Just block along here so the Pegasus people can't get through. And just... What? This is a ridiculously easy chapter.
Put me in there.
Oh, I didn't even notice the ballista up here. Oh, man. I should have... Oh, dear. Actually, she has a bow, doesn't she? But I heard she has to have a certain level of skill. What is your bow skill? A? Okay. Petra, you can go this way.
More fighting.
Dorothea, go ahead and give her another turn.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. It's not as cheesy as... Well... I don't think it's as cheesy as Awakening was, though. Like, it's easier to do.
Let's make this quick.
But I feel like Awakening, you just, like...
Ready for anything.
Mid-max, or like... Yeah, mid-max all the characters super... Actually, I don't even know if that's the right terminology.
What's my strategy?
But you could just get, like, 90 HP, like, 47 defense. It was, like, it was absurd in Awakening. Like, oh, that character's invincible now. Pretty much. I don't think this game's as bad. Maybe. I haven't tried. I've just been like, whatever. Who knows, maybe it is as bad or maybe worse. I don't even know.
Clean up.
I guess I have to try to actually find out. Yeah, you can just like use second seals to go back to what you were, and then, or like change it to something else, and still have all of your stats from, well, not all of them. You go down a little bit, but then you go back up by like 400%. So it was like, it was hella cheese. Like, it was cheese on cheese on cheese.
Ready when you are.
It was bad. That is, of course, if you want to put the time into grinding the like map battles against Risen and spawning the like DLC box characters, or not DLC, but like the what's it called? The like, I can't even remember what's called, the like spot pass stuff, like spawning in characters from the older games and fighting their units. Me, I would do that a little bit, but I just didn't have the patience to do it. What did I just do to the map? There we go. Also, one thing I think is cool is you can do this. If it would work properly. Oh, here we go. I gotta click, that's right. And then do this. It is such a weird feature. Like, it's cool, but like, this is actually really dope. having like this kind of perspective, but it's kind of jarring because I'm just not used to it. And yeah, you can like see their class descriptions. It's pretty cool. Arms. It's odd. I don't know how to feel about it. She doesn't have any super long range attacks. That's disappointing. Thoron, just wipe you out.
It's win or die. Feels like fighting is all there is.
Yes, it's a fun little feature. I've hardly used it because I like being able to like actually see my map. I guess you can still see it, but it's like, eh. It's interesting. Yeah. I like that they added the battalion stuff, because it's like, makes the battles feel more full. Like, you actually have troops. You remember in Radiant Dawn how they'd mentioned, like, they're seriously thinking about fighting us with 10,000 soldiers? Chapter starts up, it's you plus, like, 9 AI. Like, yeah, 10,000, uh-huh. Sure. That's how many we have, uh-huh. It was a, very odd time.
Back to the fray.
Usually, yeah, it was an interesting time for sure. Oof. Do these? They do have the +1 to range. Actually, worst comes to worst, Byleth has heal as well, so I'll just do that.
Sorry, but this is war.
Pretty good, huh? Good form.
Ooh, wait, is that putting her in range of giant bird? No, actually, it's not. Okay. Just him. Oh, puts her in range of that giant bird, though. She has a ranged weapon. Can she... Yeah, oh, it's a brave bow, of course. Of course she can kill him.
How about a curtsy?
Yeah. They are vulnerable to bows, luckily. I can't see if she has close counter or not. I'll stick her in that bush. The weapon triangle, as far as I know, is not a thing in this game. They just have their own different strengths and weaknesses. Like axes hit harder, lances have better accuracy ? And swords are like lighter, I think. I don't even know. I'm not entirely sure. And then it also comes down to your like proficiency with said weapons. It's more RPG, yeah. Which I don't know how to feel about. Like, I mean, yeah.
All is for victory.
I don't know. It's a weird difference.
Greatness awaits me.
Like legit, for the first 5 or 6 chapters, I was still thinking about the weapon triangle the entire time, and putting out swords when there's like axe units coming up, and I was like, why am I doing this? I know that there's no weapon triangle, but I just do it instinctually. I was like, okay, swords up, like, no, bad. It was... just habits, man. Habits. Okay. Edelgard, she has 25 defense. Actually, yeah, I never bothered with learning the magic triangles either. I was just like,
Bernie's unstoppable.
whatever. Okay, she can reach there. Damn it, Edelgard. Why you miss?
Each milestone informs the next.
Huh. I want to say wind beat fire in that game, but
war will be over.
I don't know.
Make a difference?
Oh, I didn't pay attention to what Modern Bola said either. Combat arts. I don't like him getting put in the range of the big A bird though. Hang on, before I do anything, Linhardt, can you physic heal? You can.
Thank you.
Alright, Ferdinand, you just keep moving on ahead. I'll have Ingrid deal with this guy. Wait, what?
I aim for greatness.
Oh, she does say that, doesn't she? I didn't even think about what that could... Oh my god. I always took that as... I always took that as her saying, like... I don't even know anymore. I don't know what to think. Okay. Oh, she has a lot of magic, huh?
You lost that one.
Alright, Dorothy. Oh, she can't hit anyone with Meteor right now, so yeah, I'll just use her dance skill, I suppose.
I owe you one.
Alright, who... Violet, that's right. I can stick him here and just use Curve Shot. There we go. That works out nicely. Quite nicely, in fact.
All is going to plan.
Shot!
Predictable.
I don't know. Honestly, I'm not a fan of the dance in this game. I think it just looks silly. It's like she waves her arm in the air, bends down, waving her arms, and it's like, huh? I don't know. I just think it looks ridiculous. That's just me, though. Oh, did you just spawn another one? No, I don't think so. I know having the dancer class is like a really old thing in Fire Emblem. Going back to, at the very least, Fire Emblem 7, probably before that too. Actually, no, it was in Shadow Dragon. It's the remake of the first one, I think, actually. I don't even remember. It's been so long since I played that. But I liked how Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn did it more. Having it be a magic. Like a harem seed magic. I thought that was the better way of doing it. But I guess speaking, well, yeah, I thought that was a better way of doing it. Byleth is already, well, I guess everyone around here is actually about the same level, huh? Can she hit this guy better? She can, in fact, she's stunned, that's right.
Your death is not in vain.
And it's probably gonna be,
This situation is
a
dire.
long time. You know what I want? This is just getting really off topic, but I want a Fire Emblem game that talks about Ike's story after he leaves Tellius at the end of Radiant Dawn. That's what I want.
Thank you.
Like, that might just be me, but I think that'd be cool.
Ready when you are.
Because even if the whole, like, Priam thing and whatnot, I think Priam is canon. Maybe not, I don't know. Even if it's not canon, it's just seeing where he goes, and, like, if he fought any battles and whatnot, I think that'd be a cool story. I doubt they would ever do it, but, I don't know. I think that'd be a neat thing. Well, I mean, he had to have gone somewhere, right?
All right,
I mean,
who's
I don't
next?
know. Because, like, his whole, it said, he disappeared to lands unknown. So, I don't know, I'm just curious if he got up to any, battles. I mean, they could, I don't know. Because I think I'm pretty sure
This could turn
Ike was probably one of the more favored, like, Fire Emblem protagonists.
It is all for Her Majesty. To kill or
So, I don't
not
know.
to kill is my choice alone.
I think that's because he was more relatable, I guess. Because he was just a mercenary, kind of came up from nothing. Instead of a fancy, well-to-do noble. I would say him and Robin, in my opinion, are probably the... Well, actually, I wouldn't even consider Robin a protagonist, actually. I mean, kind of a protagonist, but not really. I don't know. Wasn't moved. Oh, Caspar. What? Yeah. I mean, he is the lord of the game, but I don't know. I thought Awakening had a really good thing going with Robin and Chrom, and then Fates was like, why don't we make the Avatar unit the Lord? Like, and not only that, he was also really bland because you had to, like, I don't know.
Watch and learn.
I mean, Byleth in this game isn't technically nobility.
You're weak.
I mean, I think you kind of have to count him because there's a. Actually, you know what? I think I would actually consider Byleth more akin to a Robin type, actually. Now that I think about it, I think Byleth is more of a Robin. Yeah, I think he's definitely more of a Robin, and that Edelgard, Claude, and Dimitri are the quote-unquote lords. I think I'd actually agree with that.
Ernie's just no good.
The one thing that kind of sucks about this game, though, is I feel like a lot of the characters lack... Like, they have personality, more so than the Fates guys, but I feel like they still don't have the same level of personality that Awakening had. Like, Awakening was just next level with character personality.
For the fate of Foden. One day the war will be over.
Yeah, Awakening was fantastic. I actually disliked Awakening at first because of how many changes there were to things. Like, I didn't like the pair-up system. I was just a very... I was a very classic Fire Emblem player, so... Or maybe not necessarily classic, but... I was used to the way Radiant Dawn and Path of Radiance did things, because I grinded those games for years, doing multiple playthroughs. So...
All that's going to plan.
There is like a massive like windstorm outside, so I hear things slamming against the house. I'm just like, what the frick is going on out there? Like, I actually just jumped just now. It's like, holy frick. Oh, yeah, first playthroughs with Micaiah, that was a nightmare. I don't even know how many times it took me to get past part 1, chapter 9, I think. The one where you're the Black Knight, or you have the Black Knight with you trying to protect her. That was a nightmare. That actually, I'm gonna have this man's. If he hits, put him down. Yeah.
The results speak for themselves.
I was also really bad with my bonus experience on my first playthrough because I was like, oh, I can level characters super easily. So I would just throw a ton of bonus experience into like Nolan and Soth, which was a waste, by the way. And I even bothered putting stuff into Edward. It was, or not Edward, Leonardo. I was like, oh my god, what have I done? Like thinking back on it, I was just like, why did I do this? It was bad.
This is my stage now.
It was not good. I get it though, but you know, she had kind of an important role to play in the story. But it's like,
well done.
I mean, Edward is, in my opinion, easily one of the best like easily one of the best units in the game if you get lucky with his stats. Because like he has the potential to be better than Zahark, better than Maya, better than Stefan. It's just a roll of the dice a lot of the time. Like, I've brought Edward to endgame a few times. He's decent. Oof.
Will this ever end?
For me, I never saw the point in Leo after the first playthrough, because no matter what you do, I have never, even when I tried using him through the game, he has never ended up with better stats than Roll for Shino. It just never happens. At least for me anyway. I just, like, Edward is manageable, but Leonardo is just gone. Maybe I've just gotten real. I mean, to be fair, I've only done that like twice. So maybe I just got really bad luck with him. That's entirely possible. I wouldn't be terribly surprised.
No time for pity.
Yeah. And then at that point, it's like, why not have put, you know, all that experience into Edward or someone else? It's, yeah. Nolan is surprisingly effective in Boyd's place, weirdly enough. Also, Nader, do you move? Hang on. Also, what the? How do I disable this? Oh, how do I? What? Buttons, hello? How do I? There we go. It was ZR, okay, or R. No, that was Fire Emblem Warriors. If they put Heroes on Switch, I might actually bother to play the game. Like, I played it a little bit on the phone, but I hate looking at tiny screens. I was just like, no. Like, I barely managed the DS with Awakening and Fates and Echoes to a degree. I am not playing a phone game.
I will not misplace my heart.
Alright, Lysithea.
I will not die yet.
Yeah, you can only have 4 units, and then they only move like 2 spaces at a time. Knights only move 1 space at a time. It's just like, why? Who thought this would be a like? I get it. It's on a phone, so they can only have so much. But come on. Yeah, character designs are cool. But I might be weird, but I kind of like the OG designs just because, like, seeing Ike decked out and all that fancy armor and whatnot, I was just like, it looks cool, but I like his ranger outfit, you know? That's just me. I'm weird. The Heroes version, yeah, she looks like a badass, like, sword princess, basically. Like, she looks dope in Heroes. And then they weirdly made Micaiah... Micaiah has a model in Heroes, yeah, but they gave her Tharja's Dark Mage outfit. I was like, I'm okay with this, but at the same time, she's a light mage. I was like, And you remember Tharja's outfit, you know, the... Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't fit her character at all. She's a fairly... I mean, not really innocent, but... She's a priestess, you know, it's like... It's very odd. Very odd clothing choice for her.
To put this skill to use.
Or I think that was her Heroes outfit. Maybe that was fan art I was looking at, I don't know. FE Heroes Micaiah. Actually, wait, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I was mistaken. Hang on. Okay, no, I was wrong. I think I was just looking at fan art that someone made. Yeah, no, I think it was mistaken actually. Yeah, the feet glitch. I was like, how did no one catch this? And I don't think it was ever bug fixed either. I think they just left it as it was. Hang on.
Pretty good, huh?
What's the command to permit links? Hang on, permit and the name. I think that's how that. I think Streamlabs busted because I can't. I had this issue once before where even after I permitted someone, it doesn't let them post stuff. I think Streamlabs just doesn't work properly. I had to just disable Streamlabs bot and enable Nightbot. At least Nightbot works semi-properly.
Still far from the top.
I will not let down my guard.
Yeah, I still didn't go through. I don't know. Hang on. Let me see if I can just disable the... I don't know why Streamlabs messes up and doesn't let people post stuff even after I permit them. It's so odd. Oh, he doesn't have any healing items. That's unfortunate. And it's still got... What the... Hang on.
I'm grateful. Ready for anything. Yeah! A boon for our future.
Alright, back to the battle. Yeah, I guess what I was looking at was just fan art, because I tend to look at fan art of like games and whatnot that I enjoy. Maybe that's where I saw it. Yeah, she did look a bit on the younger side. But I mean, to be fair, what is young to Micaiah? Because she's technically like 50 in Radiant Dawn. So it's like, what really is old? If we're being fair here.
I must lead them well.
That helps.
Well, I mean, she's Sonicy's older sister, technically. And her father was a Heron. So she had like the decreased aging that the Branded had. And Morim mentions that she's a lot older than she looks. So I'm pretty sure she's like 40, 50. Because she looked that exact same age when she met Soth. Because you remember there was the cutscene that, or not a cutscene, but like the little image of her holding hands with a young Soth in a back alley when she first met him. And she looked the exact same age. Also, wait, is Byleth gonna die? Hold up.
I will see this war through. I'll take all the strength I can get.
I could be misremembering, but I thought the whole reason, or part of the reason the Heron Massacre happened was because the Senate didn't like the fact that the
If I live, I fight.
Empress Prior had relations with a Heron. I thought that was what had happened. Actually, maybe she was grandfathered in. I could be misremembering. I thought... I don't know. Maybe it was a just bloodline thing. Yeah, I honestly don't recall.
I'll be home again soon.
Byleth survived, right? Yeah, he's kind of okay. Kind of. And he can't move, which is... Oh, that's not good. Oh dear. That is not good at all. Shite. I don't have lightning. I don't have like any reason magic on Byleth. She doesn't have that either. Oh dear. Oh dear. I honestly don't know if it's still super effective. I don't... Oh dear. Linhardt, can you reach Byleth with your physic magic? Oh, he's one slot out of range. Oh. Oh, that's just unfortunate, isn't it? That's just... Oof. Honestly, I might have to turn back the clock at this rate. Go back to just before I put Byleth in kill range.
Let's make this quick.
I shouldn't strain myself. Apologies.
Yeah, it's gotten pretty late. Oh yeah, no, I don't want to put Lysithea there. That'd be a terrible idea. Alright, later, Savage. Have a good night.
No time for pity. I'll take all this.
I got really over cocky with Byleth though. I was so used to him tanking everything.
A boon for our future.
That I didn't realize he would be in that much danger. Which is just a misplay by me. Unfortunately.
My ambitions are within reach.
Fortunately, though, we should
I do this for all
have him retcon to that move. We should be in a good position. I can put Byleth.
Ready when you are.
Do I want to do that though? Yeah, it should be fine. Probably.
Still here.
I can only hope.
For the Empire. The only possible outcome.
I've still got hidden talents.
Well, I'm sure you do, Manuela. I mean, what? No. Definitely not.
Winning is what matters.
You know, Dorothea, if you're all about winning all the time,
Maybe it's
you'll
better
become
this
a
way.
spoil sport. No one's gonna want to hang around you. Okay, Caspar. Byleth is actually better at everything than Caspar. There we go. That will work out probably.
I will
Should.
prevail.
I would think. Alright. Linhardt. Definitely heal Petra, or Dorothea.
Thanks so much.
Why did you say Petra for a second? I was...
Battle does have...
Definitely two very different people.
There must be more to this.
Alright, Ingrid. Oh, there's no one surrounding Nadir now.
My orders?
Okay.
Ready for anything.
Let's clean up.
All is going to plan.
Okay.
More fighting.
Combat arts, drift shot. That'd be a terrible idea. Huh. They really want to take down Caspar, huh? Afraid, though, I cannot allow you to do that. For you see, Ooh. Monka S. Yeah, that'll do. Combat arts, Deadeye. I'll take a pot shot, why not?
I must commend you for your courage, seeing as how you dared to stand against me.
I mean, why wouldn't I? My job. Quite literally, you know, tactician of the Imperial Army. That actually hit. I'm be honest, I didn't expect that to land. If I'm being real here. I'm glad it did, but very much a surprise. Wow, that was overkill by a little. Holy frack. 129.
It is
Jesus.
all for Her Majesty.
Jesus Christo. Unfortunately, Caspar is not as powerful.
This'll help me walk my own path.
Unfortunately. Alright. Scythia can soften him up. And let Petra get the final blow. Or not. He can't even weaken him enough. Okay, I guess. Come on, Petra, get a crit. Damn. That's rather unfortunate. Okay, I guess it's to Dorothea then. I wanted Petra to get the kill because she's lagging behind a little bit.
Let's win or die.
But everyone else, it's unfortunate. Same thing with Ingrid. She's not doing too hot in the no. Do you have a long range weapon? I'm pretty sure you do. Yeah, you have a tomahawk. Alright. Soften you up a bit. Or not, because, you know, Fernando miss. Definitely Iron Bow. Good. Crits on crits on crits. Activate your crest so you can get or crit. I was gonna say the crest so then you get another hit and another chance to crit, but double crits, I'm happy with that. I'll take it, you know. You know how we rockin'.
Seems like fighting's all I do these days.
Big same. Bernie's stats looking pretty good though now. Fortunately. Let me toss a heal at Caspar. Skip through that. You'll just soften him up.
They call you undefeated. Oh, but you've already suffered one defeat, have you not?
Ooh. Got him.
And on this day, victory will again be ours.
We'll see.
The once defeated isn't quite as exciting, is it? I'll just have to claim this victory here to wipe away the shame of defeat.
Good luck. I don't know how well that will work out for you. Did we just cancel his turn? Pardon? No. He just didn't. Did I accidentally skip past his attacks and just missed everything? Because that was weird. Combat Arts. Tempest Lance. Wow. Wow. That's all I can say to that is just wow. I mean, I could. Just the memes. She wouldn't die, and Leona can finish him up easily. And why not? See if she can get some XP. Probably not, though. Or, okay. I'll take it. Ow.
I feel weak.
That hurt a lot. I mean, I knew it would, but goddamn. I may have miscalculated. Hang on. Oh, this will. Okay. Okay.
Let's do our part. Don't underestimate us.
Just barrage him with our battalions. That'll work.
So this is how far I go. Unbelievable. What a scary woman.
You're telling me, pal.
Dare! Impossible! Everyone withdraw! Run!
Yeah, you better run.
No matter how many times you attack, we will never allow you to capture the throat.
Bernie was MVP. Our girl. You know how we rockin'. You successfully completed the paralogue and earned a battalion. Battalion Holst chosen was added to your barracks.
The Almiran troops are difficult opponents. For now, I would much rather focus on Fodlan's internal territories.
Right. Makes sense.
I hope they don't mount another attack anytime soon.
Save your progress. Yes, of course. Of course.
The Almiran army retreated. Their casualties were numerous. As I understand it, they won't be attempting another invasion anytime soon. Still, we must prepare the local troops before their enemy returns.
Yeah, probably best to have a standing army ready to engage them. Maybe we can befriend them?
That is my hope. I would even consider a treaty. Unlike Fodlan, Almira is not a land ruled by blind fealty to the goddess. I believe we need only to communicate openly with them and respect the differences between our cultures. If we do that, we should be able to have a meaningful dialogue with them, one more promising than what we can expect from followers of the goddess.
Hopefully.
Ah, Hubert. What did Duke Goneril say?
He expresses his sincere gratitude to Lady Edelgard. In addition, he would like to leave the protection of the throat to Imperial troops from now on.
Is that so? How reasonable of him. By the way, what was it that ailed Holst?
I did not hear all the details, but apparently he ate some bad mushrooms.
Of course it's the shrooms, man. He's on the shrooms, man.
It is said he is now emaciated and pale, and his skin exudes a mysterious vapor.
Oh, that's not good.
Huh. I can't help but imagine what that must look like. But it's probably better not to think about it.
Probably for the best, yeah.
Agreed. Do not worry yourself with such thoughts.
Hubert, what did you do? I'm too curious.
Indeed. Well, then maybe you should pay a visit. And then you could tell me what it looked like.
Sure. Is it actually gonna... Damn it. I thought I would do it. Frick. Okay, well. Next time, we will do Darkness Beneath the Earth. Our second paralogue after the time skip. Anyway, with that will end. Actually, it's probably gonna be 2 episodes because I spent so much time talking with someone in chat that it ended up being 2 hours where I probably could have done it in like an hour 30. But yeah, next time we'll be doing another paralogue and running through the entirety of the rest of of chapter 15 for sure. Probably. Anyway, I will catch you all next time. Later.